Round 2. Fight!
Fight. I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy who had the stream going to the wrong place on YouTube. Anyway, if you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
I just texted Ruth. Oh, I'm sorry. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the little bell icon that just went away.
So you can get notified whenever we do stuff.
Yeah.
These live streams.
Thanks for joining us.
Okay. So, yeah, welcome everybody.
I'm going to not squint.
Okay, do you want your glasses?
I just asked Ruth to bring them up to me.
Oh, where are they?
I said, Ruth, will you get me my glasses out of my purse so you can say hi to our keto friends and they can see your hair?
Oh.
Because we cut off Ruth's hair on Sunday, and it's so short.
Made it go bye-bye.
15 inches.
Okay.
And I can't really read it very good. I see Blaine says, hi, guys. Brandon says, hey, guys.
Just come in.
Diane says, hi. Hi, Ruth. Thank you for the glasses. You should show everyone your hair. Poke your head in here.
You have to really get in there.
Yeah, you have to get by me.
There you are.
Look at her little hair.
Okay.
It's so cute.
So Andrew says, hello everyone. I really lost my mind today and
thank
ordered
you,
more
thank you so
chow.
much.
Got the mug cakes and a few bottles, plus a cool flask.
Ooh, those
I wasn't
are
really
cool.
hungry tonight, so I just had a Keto Chow snickerdoodle. Matreya's on.
Hi,
He says,
Matreya.
everybody smash that thumbs up button.
Smash it.
Lisa's on. Kim's on. Blaine says, hi, guys.
Hey.
I'm assuming that's Rachel. Said, hey, what's up, family?
Hi.
But it could be Joe. I never know.
It could be Anthony.
See, Matreya says, oops. Trace is laughing. Lisa says, hi, Chris and Miriam. Nan is on. Sonia says, good evening, Bears and Keto Chow family. Let's see. Two crazy campers. So there's Joe. Says, hi, everyone. Shelly says, good evening. Cheryl says, hi, guys. Chad says, oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy. I've still got that hair. I haven't done it. Chad says, ordered my half-price chicken soup Keto Chow today. Can't wait to try it.
Yes.
Ketovore Deb is on.
Hey, Deb.
Carrie says, I don't know why I always have to watch this, but I always have to. Okay.
Hey, we're glad you're here.
Candace
We
says, hi,
enjoy
all.
your company.
He says, howdy, designer Miriam.
Oh, yeah. Shelly and I were just talking about laundry rooms. I'm trying to talk him into doing some crazy stuff.
You said laundry. Right?
Laundering. I mean, laundry rooms.
Matreya says, Ruth's hair looks cute.
Oh, thank you.
Stephanie's on. Kitty said, just made Keto Chow for the next few days. Great product.
Nice. Thanks.
Let's see. Blaine says, darn you, Keto Chow. I don't want to like Snickerdoodle.
I didn't want to like it either. It did take me a while for that one, actually.
It's really good as a chaffle, too.
It is really good as a chaffle.
Candace said, I had some chocolate chow with some ice cream and nuts.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Let's see. Matreya says, either my tomato basil or Chow Club shipped. Yay! It was probably tomato basil.
Because
the
I
Chow
don't think the
Club-
Chow Club's shipped yet.
No. And in your shipment notification email, it'll tell you what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
So Emily likes Ruth's haircut. Rachel is now on
Facebook. Hi, Rachel.
Sassy Chef Steph says, evening, everyone. Jason just started a 7-day challenge yesterday.
Yes, Jason.
Nice.
You win.
TC's Life said, make egg pudding with base powder, scrambled eggs, immersion blender work great.
Oh, awesome. I'm so glad.
Okay.
We're going to have to do it.
So, Andrea has a really good question about the daily minerals. Do the minerals cover all needs as far as electrolytes?
Not really. So the minerals is a good base. It's a good start. It doesn't have all the sodium that you need for the day. So if you are going to use the minerals only, you're going to still need to add sodium.
Quite a bit of sodium and potassium for that matter.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yes. So what's good is that if you're eating food, then you have usually have the electrolytes in your food. If you need to add more electrolytes, we have the electrolyte drops, we have the magnesium drops, and we have the fasting drops. A lot of times we notice with the daily minerals, we'll only need to use the fasting drops. I, however, use the magnesium drops every single night before I go to bed, or I can't fall asleep very well, and I get cramps in my feet.
Yep.
And I don't like that, so I can tell when I miss it, because then I'm like, oh, it's going to take me 3 days to make up that difference. So, yeah, we try.
Yep. And if you go on the Keto Chow site to the electrolytes. And you go to the daily minerals.
Yes.
And you scroll down a little bit. There's a thing here that says, we have a fantastic blog post to help you understand more about electrolytes, why they're important, especially on a ketogenic diet, and exactly how the daily minerals fit into your lifestyle.
Yes.
Check it out. This is long. It is very in-depth. It goes on and on and on and on. And right here
there it
is where it finally gets into how the daily minerals fit into all of this.
Okay.
And then it goes into how do the other Keto Chow electrolytes fit into it, and where those fit. Because no, the daily minerals will not give you everything that you need.
Yep. It's a good start, though.
It's kind of, well, Dr. Berry's idea when he gave us the formulation for it was he wanted to replace the stuff that is missing from our diets because of depleted soils.
Yeah.
So it's not everything and everything. It's just the stuff that was missing because of depleted soils.
Stoil.
So there you go. Long explanation to a short
Speaking of the
question.
daily minerals,
Yes, let's talk about that.
this is what the newest daily mineral we have. All that it is a little bottle. So it has the daily minerals inside.
Same as the big bottle.
But we wanted to have it be travel size because that big, huge bottle, you'd have to put it into something to take it somewhere. And we've noticed with the bottles, sometimes they have a hard time. Like the bigger bottles that we have, if you lay them on their side, they'll leak. So we like this little dropper top. It is kind of a pain in the butt to pull out and refill.
You can take it out and leave it out.
Yeah, you can just leave it
and
out
it
all
won't
the time.
leak.
But I really like it because then it's super fast. This also, the lid of this little bottle is a teaspoon. So that's easy to remember. You need 3 teaspoons a day. Or the big cap, that's about almost half. That is a tablespoon.
Yep. Or you can use a measuring
serving.
spoon.
Or you can use your own measuring spoon. But this is nice because it's its own measuring spoon. So this is available to buy now, today.
Yep. This was, if you happen to be a member of the Chow Club, this was in the March Chow Club. But it's now, generally available.
Yep.
And it actually does say on the side that you can leave the dropper off if you don't want to. It is
the
refillable.
Bottle is refillable. Remove dropper tip. Replace if desired.
And it comes with 4 servings.
Yes. So you couldn't use this for a long time when you were traveling.
4 days.
But it would be nice to have on hand. I was going to say something else.
It's 2 fluid ounces, so it is TSA approved as well.
That's another thing. Another reason why we did that. I was going to say, just like the other drops and the big daily minerals, it has no flavor and no sweetener.
No flavoring added.
No flavoring added.
It does have flavor.
It tastes like minerals, and that's why you want to water it down. And then just like with any of the other ones, if you don't want to taste it but want to get it down quick, put it down a straw, suck it up real fast. It's the easiest way to get it down without tasting it.
Or add it to some water.
To a lot of water.
Drink some of it.
Yep.
I personally like to take an entire water bottle, put a serving of the in there, and then add some true lemon to it.
Yep.
Or
the lemon
just lemon
will
juice.
Take away
It'll
cover
minerally.
up the minerally flavor a lot. So.
But it
go.
does have a strong flavor, and I wouldn't recommend downing an entire tablespoon in one go. It'll probably make your tummy hurt. But it works really good added on top of food that you're cooking, and you will not do anything to the minerals. They're extremely heat safe.
Yep.
Up to several thousand degrees.
Yep. So use
Fahrenheit
that
or
salt
Celsius.
on your steak, put it in your eggs, put it whatever, and then you won't really taste it. It just tastes salty. So I actually really like the flavor of these after I've had them for a while. It did take me a little while, a month or so. But now if I have my water in the morning and I don't have it, I can tell I'm missing something and my body craves it. So I know that I need these minerals. So it's kind of cool to see what your body decides it wants once you listen to it.
Nice. All right, so let's see. Linda says, I must love Chow. I spent about $500 in the last 2 days.
Ooh.
Minnie will get to what she's talking about in just a second. She said, just entered the contest and ordered the tomato.
Yes.
Rhonda says, I just realized I'm keto chowed out for dinner. Chocolate milk shake with a half packet of grilled chicken on savory chicken chaffle and 1 keto chow banana custard. Wow, Rhonda.
You rock.
Brian's on, says good evening. Blaine said 3 cups of cold brew coffee, warm in microwave with butter if desired. 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. 1 scoop mocha keto chow. 1 perfect keto chocolate MCT blend in your blender.
Oh,
Enjoy warm.
perfect. What a good idea. Thanks for
Rachel's
sharing.
also on YouTube.
Yes.
And she missed Ruth's hair. It's okay. Miriam can send you a picture.
It's a little.
So Sean is in the car ear hustling. Lisa made keto chow apple pie pudding for lunch tomorrow, trying apple pie for the first time.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, we had it
Speaking
as
of
last night.
the apple pie,
It's out of stock.
the apple pie is currently out of stock. It was a limited
sorry.
edition flavor, and it is out.
The limit is over.
It is.
It is over.
Now we have to think real hard and decide whether we're going to have it in big bags, because Amanda wants that.
Amanda.
Rachel says wanting to make tomato basil chaffles with bacon, lettuce, and mayo. There you go for a cool keto diet. I would put a
sounds
little
good.
slice of tomato on there too.
And all the bacon in the world.
Yeah. So Denise says, do you have to send pics of tomato basil food pic to get the free bag? So I guess let's go ahead and tackle that
Yes.
right now. So, I think it's in the blog
It
post.
should be there. Yay.
Okay. Oh, but before that, check this out. Check out their little
Dun,
daily
ta-da.
minerals that has.
Oh, it's so cute.
He has a cape. It's a cape.
It's okay.
Okay, so in the blog, it talks about the Great Keto Cook-Off, Tomato Edition. So, and check this
Oh,
out.
yeah, do that.
Yeah.
I should
know
have
if
had you
people will be
grab
able to
it.
hear.
Sorry.
Bum, 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 bum. That should have been in the I didn't know it was there. Anyway, so it wants you to go to a form. I'll put that into the chat. But what you need to do is you can join the contest, and you if you join the contest, you get a coupon for a free 21 meal bag of the there it is, of the creamy tomato basil. I am sharing. Great.
I guess I'm little, but you can see this bag.
So you have to fill out the form before March 20th. And then we'll give you a code that you can use before March 20th. The code will not work. It only works once.
After March
it won't
20th.
work after March 20th.
Yeah, that's what he wants to say.
When you fill it out, you are agreeing that you're going to make a post on social media on how you want to use it. Now, we did have someone who said, I don't have Facebook or Instagram. What do? You can send the stuff to us and we'll post it on your behalf. So the easiest way to do that is the little thing down here. Contact us directly. Type out your little thing. Send us a picture.
And then use the hashtag Great Keto Cook-Off.
Yeah.
Great Keto
We'll post
Cook-Off.
it with some stuff saying, hey, such and such used it this way. Anyway, but for all you other people who do have social media, you'll need to post your entry to Facebook or Instagram using that hashtag between March 22nd and the 29th.
Yes. So it's going on, well, technically it started today. So if you already have tomato, you can do that now. And then it goes from today until the 29th. So that's essentially 3 weeks, right?
Yep. And you can do multiple unique entries to increase your chances to win. And then on March 30th, we will announce the winner, they're going to win a $300 Keto Chow gift card.
Yay!
So that is the contest. Let me post that.
Yes. Also, we have this week on sale the Savories because they're coming close to their Best Buy date. So that's another reason why we're playing with it. We want to send our Savories off with a big bang. We just thought it'd be fun. And you don't have to make like some fancy thing. Like you can make it however you like. you can make it into just Keto Chow. You can make it into Chowfos. You can make it into any of our existing recipes. You can, add it as thickener to something you already make. Like, you can do whatever you want. It's not like stressful or anything. Just however you want to make it. Go ahead and make it.
There's the creamy tomato basil.
Yep.
All
so there's
of the recipes.
You can use any of those recipes if you want. You can use anybody else's recipes.
There's Joe's
and adapt
chili.
them. Yep. Just kind of however you want to do it. It's just kind of a fun way to kick out our savories because they're going to be out of stock. The taco is not on sale because
it's out of stock.
Out of stock.
The large bags.
But hopefully you guys will participate with us because it seems like it'll be fun next 3 weeks thinking about, what we can make with tomato before the spring comes.
Yep. TC used egg white protein powder in their Keto Chow this weekend. So creamy. Nice. Irene had website issues trying to order the Chow Club for April, but eventually got my order in for May.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, so I think it was working. What happened is last night at 10 o'clock, which was midnight Eastern time, it was actually 12:04 Eastern time. So the cutoff had already passed.
Yeah.
I got on there and said, make sure that it's... and I hit publish. And I think that's what messed it up.
So you did mess it up.
I think I messed it up last night after
true.
the cutoff had happened.
Yeah. And so instead of it being yesterday.
And so, the little order buttons weren't there.
Gone. But we noticed it this morning and it's fixed. So
during the live stream.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Let's see. Amy says, what have I been doing? Let's see. Denita said, I just got my shipment of Keto Chow with mugs with recipes only and some fruity flavors. Thank you, Emily, for packing my order.
Oh, great.
Rachel likes your earrings.
Thank you.
Those earrings. Miriam got done with a meeting and she was wearing a mask and she came up, took her mask off and said, look, my face is all sweaty. And I just kept getting hit in the face with those earrings.
I was just trying to wipe my face on your face.
Yeah, it was great.
You didn't think it was funny at all. I thought it was funny.
Amy,
it really wasn't that sweaty, actually.
Welcome, Amy, said, tried Keto Chow for the first time today. It was so much better than I ever even hoped.
Yay, Amy! What flavor was it? What flavor did you like? What do you like best?
Yeah, that's what Rachel wants to know. Andrea says she's going to be reading that electrolyte thing after the live.
Oh, good, because it's kind of ginormous. And if you want to read it out loud, sometimes that helps.
Yep. Amy got the snickerdoodle. There you go. Candace says she's on the Keto Village Facebook page. Nice.
Oh, good. I love that page.
Let's see. Tony says, I just ordered dang near every one of the flavors. I can't wait to try this.
Yay, Tony!
And Rachel says, it's Baby Berry because it's got a little Dr. Ken Berry right there.
Yep.
Renee's on, says, hey, Bears.
Hey, Renee.
Tammy says, good evening. Let's see. Amy says, I ordered some more to try more flavors. I'm going to do this at work every day. Oh, that's a good idea. That's kind of why I made Keto Chow.
Yeah, it just makes things so simple. I stress out every day thinking, what am I going to have for lunch? I need to plan that out. What am I going to have for lunch? Oh, I need to plan that out.
I have Keto Chow. I made a whole bunch of them. I made chocolate toffee, which it's filling right now. The big bags. It's in filling. So we might get it in 2, maybe 3 days. We'll see. Anyway, I made chocolate toffee with peanut flour added to it. Candace says, what are electrolyte options on keto?
So we have some electrolytes that we were just talking about.
Or you can put real salt on your food.
Salt everything. Put salt in water. Pickle juice is good. Chicken broth is good. Anything that's salty, pretty much.
Yeah, and there you go. Matreya says, all right, are the electrolyte rip packs discontinued? We still have some of them.
No, but they're going to be discontinued.
Mm-hmm. We did the initial run.
Have the fasting drops.
And they just didn't sell very well. People had a hard time tearing them.
Yeah, they're kind of hard to tear open.
Yeah, they weren't as well received as we thought. So
we also didn't advertise them, so that could have been problematic.
Yeah. But now we've got the tablets. Hey, there you go. Heather says, just getting into keto. Well, welcome.
Yeah, Heather.
Yeah.
Glad you're here.
Amy says, it really was. I put it in the fridge before bed and brought it to work this morning and did not even have to think about it. There you go.
I love it.
Good little Bryce says, weekend size. Tony says, what? Chow Club? How could I have missed that? So in case you don't know what we're talking about, I might as well
you can
bring
share it.
So if you go to shop, You can find it either under limited edition products or under Chow subscriptions. But here you've got the Chow Club monthly meal box. And what that is it's a curated box. So flavor is a really individual thing. And we want you to be able to pick your flavor. But with the Chow Club, we've gone a different route where it's a surprise. You don't get to pick your flavor. Now, with the other subscriptions, you can. So that option is still there. But if you want a surprise, you can either get, hey, look, it's there, the add to carb button.
That's great.
So happy. You can either get a 30 meal box or a 60 meal box. The 30 meal box has 30 meals in it. The 60 meal has 60 meals. And it comes with recipe cards, something that's a surprise.
Surprise!
It could be, well, last month it was the little berry,
Yeah.
the little daily minerals, and some Keto Chow measuring spoons. The month before that, it had a brand new flavor, which was peaches and cream.
Which is one of the perks of being part of the Chow Club is you get first access to any new release.
Yep. So, but the cutoff is the 15th of the month at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. In this case, Eastern Daylight Time. Which means if you want to get May's box, you need to order in the next 30 days and 2 hours.
And 22 minutes.
And it won't actually ship until just before the end of the month. And we're trying to ship them so that they arrive at about the same time for everybody.
On the 1st.
Although for some reason we keep shipping Shauna's early. I don't know why.
It's because she's next door in
I don't know.
California.
It's really weird. Anyway, so the people who ordered the one
We all
for
have favorites, right?
April,
Just kidding.
they will be getting theirs in about a week.
Yep.
So
they'll get to see the surprise.
let's see. Cybernut says, new Keto Chow Club member. Ordered the 60 for my wife. Plus, I put 2 orders of the Savory 18 packs in 2 bottles. We're addicted. Nothing worse than running out of Keto Chow.
I know. It's so sad. And you know what's so funny? We have every flavor in our cupboard. Every flavor. And I get so sad when one of them is empty. I'm like, but I wanted that flavor.
You did recently just fill up the tomato.
Yeah, we did.
Debbie says 3 chow a day. Definitely a different experience.
It is,
if I
it
do it
really
again,
is.
we'll need to rethink fat as they really didn't fill me up in my eating.
Yeah,
window.
maybe just add your fat, add a little bit more fat.
Or add some more protein. Or have a separate thing that's protein, like a can of salmon.
Or add collagen to your shakes.
Yep. Rachel says we use it when
things.
cooking ground beef and eggs, and it just seasons the food.
Yes.
Talking about the daily minerals.
Yes.
Shelly says, who all ordered the tomato basil? Okay.
5 people.
Oh, Shauna just got home. Rhiannon's on, says hi, everyone.
Hi, Rhiannon.
Lynette's on as well.
Lynette.
Miriam ate wings.
I'm in a singing
with
mood
Lynette.
today.
I guess so.
Sorry, I'll stop.
Right Family says we have tomato basil. It's good. Now, the tomato basil, if you've never tried it before, it is different.
It's super different.
It has beef bone broth protein in it. I don't know why somebody's calling me. Maybe it's Joe. It's Kate. And then she hung up.
Do you think that was an accident?
I hope it was just a butt dial. Maybe she should come upstairs and say hello. Anyway,
The tomato basil is different.
Because it's using bone broth protein.
Yeah, it tastes like a bone broth.
It tasted like a roasted bone broth, like that kind of. And so it's different. And
it's not overly tomatoey either.
It's not.
Because the tomato, sorry.
No, you go right ahead. I tend to dominate these
because
things.
the tomato is a lot higher in carbs than anything else. So we put a little hint of it in there. You can add tomato to your heart's content to make it more tomatoey. That's just fine. But we didn't want to make it so you couldn't take it away. So it's a higher carb. It's probably the highest carb one that we have. It is the highest carb we have. And that's because of the tomato.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, what does it say on the front right over there? 3.6? Yep. 3.6 grams per serving, which is the highest one we have.
That's a lot for ours.
Yep. Minnie ordered the tomato.
Yay!
Sonia said, so glad I bought a pile of apple pie. Mary Lou's on. Emily says, please make apple pie in big bags. So good.
Thank you.
Renee said, talking to Steph. Jerry says, if you still want apple pie, use cinnamon and apple one-on-one
Vanilla.
flavors. Oh, sorry,
and
use
some
vanilla.
cinnamon. You're just
And
reading
some
too
cinnamon.
fast.
I'm
That's
all over
okay.
the place. Debbie says, Amanda's not the only one who wants big bags of apple. I know. There's a lot of people who are asking for it. Sassy
You're so
says,
cute today.
Okay. That's weird. Thanks.
I just was looking at you in the TV
All
and I
right.
thought you looked cute.
We answered Steph's question about chocolate toffee. She says she's almost out.
Oh.
I think we would have to cower in terror if Rachel runs out of chocolate toffee, because Joe wants to know, can I enter my Keto Chow chili? Yes,
You bet you can.
Rachel
enter
says that's so
anything you
cool. I
want.
think you'll love it as an ice cream. Renee says I would love to get a bag of the tomato basil, but my recipes are far from winning material.
Oh, who cares?
It's not like a taste.
We're not even going to make them. We just want to see what you come up with.
Yep.
It's just for fun.
We're driving engagement.
Also for fun.
Yes, that's right.
So let's think. What could we do? Put it on zucchini chips. Put it in your cheese. When you make your cheese crisp, then it'll be like a
I
tomato.
guess, quite frankly, I'm just going to make
cheese?
Joe's chili.
Joe's chili.
And chaffles.
Chaffles.
We should finally make chaffles
Chaffles?
with grilled cheese in the middle. We have pictures of it on the website.
We
You've
have
never made it.
cheese and the chaffle maker and tomato basil.
Yep.
And they would be
And
just
smoked Gouda.
happy.
Matreya says, I like bacon. We could put some bacon on it, too. Matreya says, I like
do
bacon
that
and cheddar
tomorrow.
on tomato chaffle basils or tomato basil chaffles with savory herb yogurt with chef chamois butter.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Rhonda says, I guess I'll have to ration my remaining apple pie
Oh,
for this
sorry.
special occasion.
I know. It's such a pain.
Steph says, I need to do the form and know what I'll be making.
I want to hear it.
Shelly has a recipe idea, too.
Yes.
Let's see. Andrew says, I've been brainstorming all day. That $300 would be the greatest birthday gift. My birthday's on the 29th.
I think you deserve it.
Make sure you come back and we'll sing to you.
Yes.
Blaine says, so many decisions. Keto Chow and Perfect Keto having fantastic sales this week. Miriam's gone.
I'm done.
She's just gone. She's concerned about Kate. Rachel says, we're loving the creamy tomato basil with just ground beef on our Blackstone. That's actually something that we discovered when you cook meat and you get all of the juices out, especially if you cook it in like the in an Instant Pot or in a what's it called? Crock pot. Yeah, you get all the juices. If you add either the beef soup base or the tomato basil, it will soak up all of the juices
Yes.
and make the amazing gravy. Like that's
It's a yummy
literally
gravy.
you just add that and stir
And
it.
you could do
you're
any
done.
of the savories. It just so great.
Jerry says the thing that's amazing about Keto Chow is the absolutely limitless amount of things you can do with it. Keto can be and is fun, healthy, and fun.
Yay.
Jerry, I remember when you were new here. Isn't it
Yeah,
fun?
we're glad you're here.
Paige had a question about the chocolate toffee as well, so we answered that earlier. It's,
Pretty soon.
It's filling.
It's so close.
Yep. Right Family says we use the spicy taco as a seasoning for ground beef.
Oh yeah, totally.
Katie
great.
says making my tomato Keto Chow chaffles while watching the live stream.
Yay!
Nice.
I want to see a picture
Oh,
of those.
Shauna wants a picture of Ruth's haircut too.
Oh yeah, she was here. I actually brought her in here just for you, but it was in the very beginning.
Well, she was driving.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Carl is on, says good evening. Blaine says, Miriam, thank you for recommending Atomic
speaking
Habits.
of Atomic Habits, I want to say something. Can I say something about it?
All right, we're
Okay,
only
so
about 15 minutes behind on
I don't
comments.
care. I mean,
Okay.
I do care. So, I don't know if I said this already, but the best way for me to remember something is to tell somebody else about it.
Yes.
I don't know why my brain works that way, but it really
because
helps
you have
me
to
a lot.
internalize it in order to teach it.
Yeah, so I have to go over it a couple times. So today, what I was reading, I'm not very far into it. So I'm on page...
Today, and Miriam
In my
talks
brain.
about Atomic Habits.
Every day I talk about atomic habits. So what I was reading is the best way to start a habit. It's on page 70, Blaine,
Oh,
in case you
okay.
have got that far. He probably is already finished. I'm like seriously so slow. But the best way to start
Apparently, it's not just me.
excuse me, to start a habit is creating an implementation intention. So when blank arises, I will perform blank action. Okay?
Okay.
write it down, make a plan. Like I've said so many times before with our meal plans, I am so much more successful if I just write it down. It doesn't even have to say a lot of things. Like it can say hot dogs. And if I've written it down, it'll be like, oh, guess what? We're eating hot dogs. And then everything else can fall into place and it's totally fine. Okay. Right? So I am much more successful when I do that. So I know it works. He also said saying a time and a day is going to be much better. So I will blank behavior at time in location. Right? So his example was, he wanted to do 10 push-ups on his lunch break. So he said, I'm going to do 10 push-ups on my lunch break. But then he found that he was not completing that task because he didn't give it as many details as it needed to be. So he decided to link it with another existing habit. So he said, okay, well, I want to do that thing. What can I link it to? So he said, when I close my laptop, action, I will do 10 push-ups on my lunch break at 12 o'clock, right? So he's linked it to a habit that he's already formed to do, and then he'll do that thing. So then when he finds he just automatically, out of habit, closes his laptop, then it triggers in his brain the commitment he's made that he's written down. I am doing 10 push-ups now. 10 push-ups. I'm doing 10, So
this reminds me of the cold open of The Office, where Jim would play the sound of his computer restarting and then give Dwight a mint.
Yeah.
And then he just kept on doing this. And then, over a course of months, and then he plays the sound and Dwight sticks out his hand and Jim's like, he looks at him, he's like, what are you doing? Dwight's like, I don't know. My mouth just tastes really awful gross. All of a sudden.
And that's what it is. The thing is, what's so cool about this book is he keeps talking about how so many things are subconscious. How often do you walk past the kitchen counter and grab a thing of nuts because it's right there?
Not when I'm fasting.
I know. And because you're fasting, you're committed to that action, which you've planned out and prepared, right? But because of where things are placed, because of subconscious motions and movements, you do those things. So you have to bring things to a conscious level, bring your habits to a conscious level, and then, work on quitting whatever bad habits and starting to implement good habits. But this is, specifically talking about how to do good habits. And then he talks about stacking habits. So just like with the laptop closure to do his 10 push-ups, what can we do to stack a habit on something that's healthy? Is it working correctly?
I'm just going to turn up the gain.
Okay, so I can talk quieter?
No, you can talk louder.
So what is it that we can do in our keto lifestyle to help us be more successful? One thing that is a bad habit that I do occasionally is I'll grab a drink or like a thing of cheese when I'm getting in the car to go pick up my kid from school, because I'm going to sit there for an hour and a half because I drive to one school, wait there, pick up the kid, drive that kid home. Then I go to the other school, wait there, pick up that kid, drive their carpool kids home, and then I get home. So I'm in the car for an hour and a half every day.
Won't you have to go to the bathroom?
I always try to go to the bathroom before I leave.
I mean, if you grab a drink.
Well, I go to the bathroom anyway.
Okay.
You're not helping.
Sorry.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. So what can I do? Like, I already have that habit in place. I have to acknowledge that I have that habit. I have to figure out something else to stop that habit, right? But that's already the same thing. Like, I'm going to get in the car and grab a piece of cheese, to go get in the car. So I have to figure out what to do, not necessarily to replace it, but to eliminate that. But just thinking about, how we can implement some better habits. Just something to think about. That's all.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to my Atomic Habits
you
moment
sly
of the
dog.
day.
You got me monologuing. Deb's on. She just finished her last work call for the day.
Oh, yay.
And Shauna is much happier on her laptop keyboard instead.
Oh, yeah.
Rachel likes chocolate toffee. Jerry says we both had a chocolate shake at breakfast with butter. That was hard to mentally prepare as I abhor butter, except with cooking. Had to overcome a phobia, drink something I've avoided all my life.
Crazy, right? You really have to change your thinking on that. We had the same thing. Chris was afraid of butter forever and ever and ever. And you just have to okay, I got this.
Yep. Bob said, myself made one of everything box arrived today. UPS kept promising it would arrive tomorrow, 4 days in a row.
Oh, that's horrible.
Denise wants to know, by the way, Denise, your caps lock key is on, in case you didn't know. She said, also, can you stack like a veteran's discount on the Savory sale? Yeah, you can. You just have to make sure you put it into
the cart.
The discount code box on the shopping cart.
Yep, not the second place. And if you do, notice if the other discounts are taken out and then go back to put it in the right place. Does that make sense?
Mimi's on.
Mimi, hi.
She's been trying to get into the live chats. Her 15-month-old grandson has been with me and takes up so much of my free time and listening time. It's all okay. He's adorable.
Oh,
I hear that grandchildren
make children worth it.
Yes, that's what everybody says.
We're not
I'm hoping
there
it's
yet.
true. Michelle says, apple pie, are you going to have that flavor in big bags? We do not have a decision made about that yet. So, but keep on asking. It's one more data point that says Michelle wants it. Yeah. Let's see. Rachel wants to know, has everyone decided what they're going to wear tomorrow for St. Patrick's Day?
Is it really St. Patty's Day tomorrow? I'm going to wear green.
Okay.
Isn't that a good idea?
Sherry says, yay on chocolate toffee. I had that tonight for dinner as ice cream, and I was hoping big bags will be coming in stock soon. I think it's my favorite. By the way, there is a email place that you can enter in your email. The only thing that happens with that email is it sends you an email when it comes back in stock.
Yes.
Which, yesterday, somebody returned like one sample of s'mores. And so all the people who had requested to be notified when the s'mores came back in stock got notified.
That there was one s'more?
That there was one.
One s'more.
Except it wasn't really back in stock.
We don't, if somebody returns it, we don't put that back in stock, by the way.
Candace wants to know, can I drink Gatorade 2 or Gatorade 0? So neither of those really have a good amount of electrolytes. They advertise that they have a lot of electrolytes, but they really don't. You're better off adding salt to water.
Yeah,
literally.
And I think Gatorade 0 is better than Gatorade 2.
Yeah, Gatorade G2 actually has a fair amount of
But you could easily
in it.
add stuff like this to those if you want something that has flavor or just any other flavored drink. I a lot of times will add it to like sparkling water with like lemon, like Chris was saying, or lime or whatever. I feel like just like a little bit of flavor is kind of nice.
Yep. Laura loves Keto Chow. Lunch every day at work. Just hit 85 pounds lost. That's amazing.
Laura, you're killing it. Good job.
Portuguese Cat says, hey, I actually made a live. I can't wait to see what's in the big bags for April. And Brian wants to know, what's the April perk? You can share that since it's just between all of us, right?
Right.
Not going to tell.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Not going to tell.
I mean, I won't.
Rhonda says you guys really need to try Joe's custard with high-key vanilla wafers.
Oh my gosh, I ordered those, and guess what? The children ate them.
I got one.
Was it good?
It was okay. It was harder than I would have expected.
Well, just put it in Keto Chow, apparently.
I was also at the school waiting to talk to the counselor about...
Hey, I appreciate you going to that.
You're welcome.
I didn't make those appointments I was supposed to make today.
Oddly enough, Rhonda, there was a thing of lemon Joe's custard in our fridge that had been there for 2 months.
Oh, that's what that was.
That's what that was. That one of the kids started eating and decided they weren't going to finish it and put it back in the fridge where it sat.
Which is funny because I've been like maintaining the fridge, and so I guess I just thought that was yogurt.
No, it was yellow.
I know, but I thought somebody like flavored it with like pineapple syrup or something.
Nope.
Apparently, I'm not maintaining the fridge very good if I left something in there for 2 months.
All right. Renee says, fun fact, Gatorade was actually banned from Ironman and other triathlons. Far better products out there. Wow. Sean says, first access to any new release, free surprises, and a lifetime of sample meal packets to take on vacation.
Yes. And someday we'll go on vacation again.
Yeah. Shauna says she's special. Matreya says, fair. Sometimes they were hard to rip open. My spouse prefers them on rides. Yeah. I personally, since we've gotten the tablets, I use those all the time now.
I don't think I'll ever use the tablets because I don't like taking pills if I can help it.
Okay. Minnie says, I have Keto Chow for breakfast and lunch and only have to worry about dinner. Just retired and I love not cooking so much.
Yes.
Fanny says, I personally love the Chow box. I get stuck in my own way and don't venture out and try new flavors. It helps keep me adventurous.
Yeah, right?
Sojourn is on.
I would do the same thing, just buy the same things
And
over and over.
Jessica's on as well.
Jessica, hi, long time no see. How are you?
I don't know what Heath's problem is. He says it's difficult to type with a giant black lab laying in your lap.
Oh my gosh.
Andrea said I made a chicken chow and ate a can of tuna with it. I was being so lazy.
Hey, sounds good to me.
Shauna has her tomato basil on the way. Fanny said add a couple of eggs to your chow. You will get full. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. We forgot about that extra protein.
Rachel says, you're getting a call to discuss your extended warranty. Yeah, no kidding. Is she
She's
okay?
fine.
Oh, okay.
She butt dialed you. Yeah.
Right Family says, we need to make another order. What do you all make with the beef soup base? There's quite a few recipes on the recipe page.
Do you want to pull it up real quick?
No, because we need to catch up.
Okay.
We are halfway through the comments at this point. Because somebody...
Chris gets comment anxiety.
Well, you ask people for feedback about your atomic habits.
No one said anything.
But we're 15
they
minutes
must
behind.
have think it was boring.
So
they're like, that lady needs to be quiet. No talking about atomic habits.
Devin says, hi, guys and gals.
Hi,
See,
Devin.
now I've got songs from Guys and Dolls in my head.
Let's hear it.
I've got this horse right here. His name is Paul Revere. And this guy says if the weather's clear, can do.
Da-da.
This guy says that the horse can do.
I never was in that.
I think that's from Guys and Dolls.
It could be anything, actually.
Portuguese cat says I really want to try it with an egg. When you do that, make sure you drink it immediately.
Yeah, don't put it in the fridge.
Yeah, like use one that
gross.
has been in the fridge. Let's see. Mike is on. Says hi. Matreya says it is different. I like cooking with it, but not as a soup.
Hey, and that's kind of what I like too.
Kathy is on. Amanda says mixing in my snickerdoodle shakes for the next few days. I'm in healthcare and Keto Chow makes a fast lunch when I normally wouldn't have time.
Yeah, that's great.
TC's Life really likes the tomato basil soup, probably because it doesn't have any milk protein in it.
You missed a good
dairy-free.
one, by the way.
What?
Up higher.
Can I use the coupon code for the tomato basil and use the rewards? You cannot, unfortunately, because there's...
Oh, because it goes in the same spot.
It's a coupon code. And we actually it was really hard to get it working just right.
Yeah, sorry.
Because of the coupon code for the free bag, we had to set it up just right, the way that the 50% discount was also working at the same time.
Yeah. So what it looks like on the site is it looks like it's regularly priced.
It looks like it's
$37 or whatever.
75 or
instead of
something
saying 50% off. So you won't see the 50% off. You'll just see 37. And that's just for the tomato basil because the other savories look right because they're not having that free coupon associated with it. So probably after Friday, we'll change that so that it's just 50% off.
Just normal 50% off.
So it looks right because you won't be able to get the free bag then.
Kitty wants big bags of eggnog. So eggnog is one of the seasonal flavors.
So we will have it back in the fall.
Yep. When exactly in the fall? Sometime in the fall. Same thing with the pumpkin spice. Those ones just don't sell very well during this time of year. And so the decision was made that rather than having them in stock and they're slowly getting closer to their expiration date, we would order quite a few of them in the fall. They do have a 2-year expiration date when they're first made. So you can stock up if you want to, which doesn't help you if you just found out about Keto Chow. But we do have the individual packets still.
Yep. But we hope you're still around in the fall.
Yeah.
Because we want you to hang out with us.
Sonia says, Miriam is so adorable when she's trying to make Chris blush.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute.
I don't know what...
Chris wouldn't blush if his life depended on it.
I have in the past.
You had what? Well, you have to do something embarrassing. Fall over real quick.
Okay. Andrew says, you're cute. Rachel says, eggnog rocks year round. Matreya says, I'm the lone wolf. I prefer s'mores.
Yeah.
Jerry says, tomato basil chicken wings.
Yes. Nurse Cindy did that.
That would be interesting.
In the air fryer.
Okay.
And we'd add some salt too.
Renee wants to know what's the discount like on the other savory flavors.
They're 50% off except for the taco because it's out of stock. So we've got the chicken, the beef, and the tomato all 50% off for until the end of the contest.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Now on those ones, not the the discount for the free bag.
The free one is only
when
tomato.
you're doing the recipe cook-off. That supersedes any other discounts.
Yes.
So you wouldn't be able to use it with a rewards coupon discount or a military or first responder discount.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
It takes precedence. You can only use one discount code at a time.
It's the biggest discount. And I know we said we weren't going to do any more sales, but we thought we would kick these off for spring to come in.
Well, and it's because they're getting closer to that 2-year date. They still have a lot of life left in them.
Yep. And we're trying to be so honest with you. We do not want you to think that we're trying to give you the bad stuff.
Trying to slip a fast one. Jason says, where can we find Joe's chili recipe? So it is, well, it's on our site. If you search for Keto Chow chili, you'll find it on our site and on Joe's site as well. Or if you go to the recipe page and you just select, okay, fine. I'll do it.
You'll do it for you, but not for me.
Yeah, but I'm not going to take very much time. Recipes.
I want to talk for 10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
Basil.
Creamy tomato basil. There it is.
Yumma, yumma.
Keto Chow chili.
Okay, so what we're going to make this week is grilled cheese sandwiches with tomato basil and chili. That would make one of our daughters so happy. We should make a huge
We have some of
vat
that chili in the freezer
we don't.
still. Yeah, we do.
No.
I saw it there just the other day.
It's like this little one.
Oh.
There's not any big ones because Haley ate them all. Because every time I went to get it with my pumpkin sausage soup, all that was left was a jalapeno popper soup that was too spicy.
Okay.
That's still good.
All right, there we are. So we left off that Harry and Wendy are here.
Hey, guys.
We were talking about you on one of the live streams the other day, and one of the comments on the live stream was, "You guys should check out Wendy and Harry."
Oh yeah.
I'm like, we were talking about them.
We were talking about them.
Carol says, "Good evening, everyone." Rachel says, "Yeah, it makes a meat gravy, and we serve it on cauliflower rice, so we don't miss a bite."
Oh, that sounds yummy.
Trey likes the beef base as well.
I do too.
Shauna wants Ruth to come back. Too bad. Andrew says, I'm using the spicy taco with my roast tomorrow in my Instant Pot. Then I'm making fathead dough to make keto empanadas. I miss empanadas. They had so many yummy empanadas in Chile.
What is it that you make the tamales out of? Is that taco?
No, that was with the... I think we made it with the chicken.
I don't know, but you can make it. It's so yummy.
Brian says, what about the orange? I had to buy some single bags to keep my wife happy with orange cream keto chow. So the orange and the root beer, those don't sell very well in the winter months. And so they will be restocked. It's coming. I think they're going to be here pretty soon.
What are we talking about? I wasn't
Orange
listening.
cream.
It will be here pretty soon, I think.
They were filling the chocolate toffee, and then I think they were going to start working on the orange
so
cream.
It's possible they'll come at the same time.
Yeah.
Possible. Depends on driving and all.
Matt says, I wonder if anyone's ever made ice cream with tomato basil. You're fired, Matt.
Yeah, that sounds gross.
Devin's laughing. Jerry says, Atomic Habits is $11.95 on Amazon.
Ruth came back for you, Shauna.
You can just stand in front of the camera.
Just go here. Just stand right here. Whoa, a little too close.
She's up. She's down.
There. Thanks, Ruth.
I have to squat.
You're so nice.
Wendy says, just pulled out banana chow custard out of the oven. It smells delicious. We love the eggnog custard that we had yesterday. Bryce says, do we need a nerd from Miriam now?
Oh, I actually have a magic wand. I need to get that out.
Yeah, you do.
It's a magic with
Rachel
Miriam.
says, story time with Miriam. You can tell where we are now. Rhonda says, I'm thinking tomato, basil, meat, and cheese chaffle pizza.
Yes. Doesn't that sound amazing?
Steph says, all I'm going to say, as it will be a little in-depth. Okay.
I can't wait.
He says, tomato, basil, chaffle fries would be awesome.
Oh, yes.
Renee says, when hangry behavior arises, I will resort to pocket bacon. There you go.
I think that's wise.
If-then statement. Mm-hmm. Jerry says, the palest ink is better than the best memory. Chinese proverb. That's true. Write it down. It'll last longer. Let's see. Rhonda says, I set Alexa's reminder from my Fitbit. Is that cheating? I don't know.
I think it's great.
Lori says, Miriam is in life coaching. They call it writing down ahead what you're going to do protocols.
Oh, yes. Well, he said something else. Smart.
And I've done the food thing you mentioned. It totally helps.
Totally
because you're
does.
deciding with your higher brain.
Yes. And the other thing is that Chris says all this time, he's offloading, right? So once you write it down, you don't have to remember it anymore. You've written it down. It's already in process of being fulfilled.
My children's phone numbers, I have no idea what they are.
Or your mother's cell phone number. Do you know it starts with a 558?
I know my dad starts with a 558, and that's about it.
I don't know the rest. I only know that because I wrote it 3 times today on permission slips.
But I can sing the song for my parents' phone number. But I'm not going to sing it out loud because I want people calling them.
I know my number, my telephone number.
Yeah,
it's 250-8630. That was the elementary school's phone number.
Oh, okay.
Not my parents' phone number, just so you know.
Blaine says that he's just a little bit ahead of you in the book. Let's see. Right family says, I've been broke and I can't afford pocket bacon. I had to use bologna. Pocket bologna.
Pocket bologna.
Pocket bologna.
Hey, you know what? You do what you have to do, and pocket bologna is still better than chips or sugar or
Actually, you know
all
what works
the
really
things.
well is pocket pepperoni.
Oh yes, pepperoni! What a good idea.
Mm-hmm. But keep it in a plastic bag because you don't want that in your pocket alone.
Lint-ridden pepperoni.
TC's Life says Miriam's motivational moment is now a weekly event.
It's always about atomic habits.
Jerry says these are keto devotionals. Rachel says we started the habit of going grocery shopping after we eat instead of going first thing in the morning.
Isn't that crazy? It's so easy, and you would buy less, and you'll have less impulse buys. It's just great. Good job.
I went shopping before we ate tonight. Fortunately, I had Buffalo Wild Wings
for lunch. So you were full.
So I only bought 150 pounds of chicken feed.
Hey, I appreciate that, and so do the chickens who were out of food.
It's true.
They're going to be excited that the bugs are coming back. That's the thing about Utah. Everything freezes in the wintertime. And so, you don't get rodents or bugs or anything because it's just too cold to have them. And so the chickens will be excited for bugs to be alive again.
Okay.
For them to eat in the yard.
Fix MJ says, I stacked flossing with teeth brushing. Obvious, I know, but I'm on a flossing streak.
Hey, that's great.
I floss my teeth while we're watching the weather.
Yes, at night.
Shauna says, I'm imagining Jerry and Chris running from sticks of butter. Let's see. Caboodle Bryce says, data point, Apple big bags. All right, there you go. He says, tomorrow I'm going to wear a piece of molded bologna to celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
On your neck with a chain?
Ketovore Deb says, so excited for the next Chow Club box. We said it in our morning live stream. The April Chow Club box is going to be really good. The May Chow Club box.
Oh my gosh, it's going to blow your minds. I'm so excited.
Enough said. When we decided what we were going to do for the May Chow Club box, I was like...
Everybody was like, what? What? Yep, we're doing that. And Chris was like, what? Yeah, we're doing that.
Can we do that? And for a couple days, I was like, is that really what we're going to do?
Yes, we are. Because I make crazy decisions around here.
People this morning asked, who decides the stuff? And Miriam's like... Blaine says it is all the savory flavors that are half off, except for the taco.
Yes,
Taco's
because it's out of stock.
Kim says it will not allow me to add another code to the cart. No, you can only add one code at a time.
Yes.
So, and then you have to make sure that it's on the shopping cart page. You can only add one code, and you hit apply, and it'll show up there. Let's see. And if you're having problems, down in the bottom right corner of our site, there's the little chat thing. Get a hold of us. We can help you out. Rachel says, it's the best is when we find a nearly finished keto chow on the floor. Oh my gosh.
No.
Joe sent me a picture today.
That's the worst.
Let's see if I can find it really quick. He said, so we found this in my truck.
It's like a bomb waiting to go off.
Let's see. I've almost got it. Almost got it. Not there. Not there. There it is. So there's the keto chow. And Joe said, he said, used Keto Chow bottle that's been sitting in Anthony's car for over a week in Florida, 90-degree heat. What do you think would happen if I open it? I said, I would open it outside. Maybe put some bleach or hydrogen peroxide in it.
Put it in the trash can.
Leave it in the sun. He said,
Kill
Anthony went to open it, and I was like, I wouldn't do that.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either.
Yes.
Let's see. Rhiannon likes the electrolyte tablets. I do too. Right Family says, Mike, Chris, and Hungry Heath are behind bologna shenanigans.
Bologna shenanigans.
Wendy says, Chow banana custard with high-key wafers and sugar-free whipped cream sounds yummy.
Yeah, it does.
Sonny says, vacation. What is this vacation you speak of? I'm not familiar.
I think we're all going to learn how this year, maybe next year.
Shauna says, after a year and a half of using Chow Club, the first big bag of chocolate I got was in the first Chow Club box. Wow.
That's crazy. Do you love it?
Well, Joe and Rachel, for the longest time, didn't ever order the chocolate either. Because they're like, chocolate. It's just chocolate. And chocolate's good.
Chocolate's good.
And Rachel says, Chris cracks me up about the comments.
I know,
look, we're behind.
right? He's going to die.
We're only 2/3 of the way.
It's like his phone under 50% battery. It's like, I got to get my fix of battery.
When I got down to like 30% on my phone yesterday, and I was dying.
Freaking out.
This is why I can never buy a Tesla. I had this conversation when we were in Costa Rica, and what's his name? Karl.
Karl,
I was talking to Karl. We were talking about range anxiety about phone battery anxiety, and I'm like, I couldn't get a Tesla because I get down to like, my phone runs out of battery and I can just charge it. It's not a big deal. But if my car runs out of battery and I can't charge it, and he's like, oh, that's why I bought a Honda Clarity. I'm like, wait. You have a Honda Clarity? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I have a Honda Clarity.
I know, it's so cute.
It's an electric car that has a gasoline engine as well. Engine. So it's got like 50...
We've never even met someone who bought the same car.
It's like 40 miles of electric and 350 miles of gas.
A gas tank can get us to our kids' college.
To and from Rexburg, Idaho. Anyway, and his birthday is the day before mine.
That's so funny.
It was hilarious.
He's a kindred spirit.
Lisa says, it's bedtime for me, so I'm going to say goodnight.
Oh, good night.
Good night. Is what it is says, oh no, so funky, yeah. Rachel says, right, just waiting to hear Chris and Miriam sing show tunes.
Yeah. I love singing. It's the best.
Let's see. Steph says doing Keto Chow for all 3 meals tomorrow. Breakfast Keto Chow coffee, lunch Keto Chow pudding, dinner Keto Chow chaffles with topping and some brown butter. I'm making it
yummy. So there was a chocolate tort recipe that Maria made in Costa Rica when we were on Reversed, and it had a brown butter that was frosting really on top. Oh man, that was so good.
Sort of flour-free
tort.
Yeah.
Flourless tort? I think that's what it was called, flourless tort.
Andrea says, I love the positive script from your books. I'm a reader, and could you please hold it up so I can order it? Atomic Habits. What's the person's name?
James Clear.
There it is.
And he reads it himself, so I'm actually reading it and listening to it. So I'm not very far because I'm in the car a lot, but if there's a kid in the car with me, then I talk to the kid or kids.
Weird.
And so I'm only reading it when I'm driving 2 parking lots and sitting in parking lots. So it's not getting very far. For me being in the car for an hour and a half every day, I'm not getting very far.
Heath wants to know how coupon is spelled. It's pronounced. Well, there you go. Coupon.
There you go. Coupon.
Not coupon. Matreya says, none of the cyclists I know like Gatorade. It's not used at the UCI events either. Oh, that's interesting.
That's crazy.
Wendy says, eggnog custard is so delicious. I just ordered 6 more packets just for making my own custard. It makes really good chaffles, too.
Yeah, we like the custard. I like it when you make it.
Okay.
It's better when
Renee
I don't
says,
make
that's good. Way better than and more specialized products for endurance athletes.
Yes.
There you go. John says, by the way, love the drone tour through the warehouse this afternoon. Got to see Holly and Steve.
Yeah. It's Holly's birthday.
They were only slightly annoyed, and Holly thought that the drone... You remember the movie Batteries Not Included? She thought it looked exactly like one of those.
That's funny.
She's like, there's this 80s movie with these little guys that are flying around and they're from space. I'm like, batteries not included. She's like, that's right.
Johnny 5, I'm alive.
Shauna says Heath is pronounced discount.
Discount.
Let's see.
Coupon.
Shauna says tomato basil parmesan fat dough bagels.
Yay!
Fathead dough bagels.
That sounds yummy. And then you could freeze those for when you needed them.
Shauna's going to make meat pies. or made meat pies.
Yum.
Jerry says chocolate and the orange creamer together is amazing.
We've done that before. I've done that. Christmas time. Warm is good.
Julianne says, thank you for Keto Chow and all your hard work. I'm a flight attendant and currently stranded due to weather. Wow.
No.
Thanks to y'all, I got good meals to eat. A lot of my favorite, lots of my favorite salted caramel. Well, thank you for...
I'm glad you're safe.
And for all of us, I'm sorry for the jerks.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the jerks too.
On the flight home from...
try not to be jerks.
Was it? No, it was the flight to Costa Rica. There was a guy putting up such a fuss. Well, I paid extra for blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Sad. And it was so funny.
Shouldn't be talking
he just wanted to be upgraded to first class. That's what it was. He was putting up a stink.
Yeah, he was kind of stinky. Which
is funny because there were like 3 open spots in first class and like 15 open spots in Comfort Plus.
We all want first class, but unless we're willing to pay for it, sorry, Charlie.
All right. Let's see. Debbie says cold tomato basil is like gazpacho.
Yeah.
Shauna likes Ruth's hair. So does Lynette and Danita. George says there is no winter in Miami. I need my orange cream keto chow.
Oh yeah, no winter in that would make sense. Yeah.
Sonia says I just wanted to share a quote from my current study. It is as follows: a strong woman works out every day to keep her body in shape. A woman of strength kneels in prayer to keep her soul in shape.
Oh, that's so great! Thank you for sharing that.
Is the shape kneeling?
Yeah, because she's kept it in shape.
Okay.
By doing those 2
Sassy
things.
says, or Steph, I guess. I was actually thinking of making a carnivore ice cream with eggs and mixing bacon bits to see what it tastes like.
There you go.
I don't know about that.
See about it.
Cynthia just ordered the tomato basil and some peaches and cream. Excited to try the peaches and cream. The peaches and cream is starting to get kind of low
levels
too.
I was supposed to today.
That's also a
that's a limited edition. That's the only limited edition we have left.
Greg says I took your advice and ordered an ice cream maker worth every penny. Welcome,
Did you
Greg.
get the fancy pants one?
I'm hoping you got the regular one because the fancy pants one is.
Oh, but it's so cool.
It is so cool, but you only need the compressor one if you're going to make a batch of ice cream, and then another one.
Yeah, but we do. So we have one that works, so you can just put it in anytime you want.
That's true.
Yeah.
Blaine says pocket cheese. That works too. Let's see. Right Family says
pocket
Shauna.
Cheese would be slimy.
We aren't far from letting him chew on pieces of meat. The baby.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Marie says super excited for May now. Blaine wants to know on the 60 meal Keto Chow Club
Chow
box,
Club.
Chow Club box. Are the big bags the same?
No, they're 2 different ones.
Will there ever be savory for the large bags in the Chow Club?
It's always going to be sweet.
That's correct.
Sweet it up.
And we are right now talking about the possibility of maybe in one of the Chow Clubs doing, instead of a large bag, doing 21 of something. So ended up being 30 individuals. But we're still thinking about it.
I haven't decided that.
Yeah. Now Miriam's mad at me for talking about it.
That's correct.
Renee says, Miriam, will I get my 10% off if I log into my account to order the discounted savories?
Her affiliate link.
Oh. No, the affiliate discount codes or affiliate discount links do not stack on top of the 50% off on the savories.
Yeah, sorry about that. But I do need to talk to you, so I'm going to message you after.
He says, I heard a rumor that we will be decorating our laundry room with Keto Chow swag. Okay. MJ says you're both excited about May. Oh, yes.
It's the best.
He said someone will let a week before May. No.
That's right.
Not this.
This is gonna stay
because no one would ever think that
no
it
one
would
would ever guess.
Yeah. Blaine says, and Joe makes it with eggs. Okay. Rachel says, why is it when we find one of those we want to open it and smell this, see if it's bad?
Yeah, don't.
Brenda says, loving on keto, I need to try the eggnog custard. Nice.
Yeah.
Kay says, hello, Miriam and Chris. Tried to order more s'mores today. Will you be getting more?
Oh, sorry. That is undecided as of yet.
That's correct.
So
it ran out about, 2 weeks ago?
It's been maybe 3 weeks.
So we haven't decided what to do. The issue with s'mores is it's not really like a springtime flavor. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
Sorry. We're the worst.
Let's see.
I just like surprises so much.
Shauna says, in October, Chris saved me from low battery cell. Oh, yeah, it's the Buffalo Wild Wings. That's because I had a charger with me.
Oh, he probably had 5.
I only had 1.
I think.
I happened to have my backpack with me.
Yeah, otherwise
and in my backpack, I had a fast charging.
What are the odds?
Power distribution capable charger.
Yeah, so it's actually really hard for me to bring my own chargers when we go flying because I know I have like 3 of them, and so I'm like,
Except
oops, I forgot my charger.
I don't.
And then he has like a bunch of extras, but I still try to be prepared.
Rhonda says chocolate is not
So
just
funny.
good, Miriam. It's great.
So great.
What was I waiting for? Thank you, chocolate.
Yay.
Jerry says, I love my Tesla. 300-mile range, and I have a home fast charger.
Nice.
Never having to go to the gas station. Here there are recharging stations everywhere. No hashtag no range anxiety.
Yeah, there's not a ton where we live. There's probably more than I know. I just haven't noticed.
Well, the thing about it is, so with my Clarity, unless we're driving somewhere really far, I think last year, except for the road trip that we took, I filled it up once.
I did use some gas the other day when I went shopping a long time because I went from store to store to store to store to store to store. So I used some gas, but I didn't use it up.
Hold it up again. Atomic Habits by
James Clear.
Okay.
It's so great. It's totally worth it.
Yep.
I love it. So I started reading it in the book, and then I got it on audio. And then what happened was the audio that we got from the library was only like the first 10 chapters.
Work, right?
So I actually started it again. So I think I'll probably finish it and then read it all over again because I do better if I like tell everybody what I learned and then just repeat it over and over again because I can't put things into place unless I really learn it.
Right.
So
Blaine says, make the kid listen to. Yeah, but they're coming into it in the middle of it, and it's like...
I know. I need to.
Renee says fancy pants.
I was thinking about asking you if we could listen to it on our trip to Lake Powell.
We're going to be listening to Dune.
Well, they could take a break from that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just... Yeah.
Rhonda says, I have like 9
Subliminal
Audible
messages.
credits. I think I'll order that. Please hold up again, and then you did. Rachel says she loved batteries not included. Also short circuit.
Oh, yeah,
Johnny
that's
5
the
is
one.
alive.
Johnny 5.
Do not disassemble. Johnny number 5.
Disassemble.
Andrew says, thank you. I just ordered it. I love anything positive. Life's better when you think positive and better yourself by breaking habits.
Yes. Bad ones, not good ones. Don't break good habits. Make good habits.
Let's see. Shauna says, I have super short legs. I don't need first class. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's funny because I don't know. I'm tall, but I don't feel super tall. But when somebody leans their seat back and my knees are there in their seat, I'm like, it's just not super pleasant. It's fine, but...
He says, I think I'm going to make a Fruit Loop shake when I ear hustle. While I ear hustle. That's a good idea. Rachel says, that behavior is stinkier than a forgotten backseat Keto Chow.
Right.
And the funny thing is, it's the protein in the Keto Chow. And the best thing to do is rinse it out, open up the lid, and just let it dry out.
Before you leave it in the car for a month.
Even if you don't, like use soap, just rinsing it out and letting it dry prevents that from happening. Shauna says, I had a rare shake that was in the fridge for 2 days. It was peaches and cream. It was yummy.
I think we have one in the fridge, too.
There is a peaches and cream in the fridge right now.
We should make sure it's okay.
Well, no, I just made it yesterday.
Oh.
No, was it yesterday? No, Sunday. I
we
made
should
it
have
Sunday
ice cream.
because I knew that you were going to ask for ice cream, but then we were full afterwards.
I'm still full,
Living on Keto says we use our regular ice cream maker every night for our Keto Chow ice cream. Greg says, oh, I'm going to use it there too. I went all out. I'm a bit obsessed. Just saying.
Nice.
Okay. Greg keeps on trying
satisfying.
to sucker me into doing another 100 days of Keto Chow only.
Oh.
Blaine says, gonna upgrade for May. Nice. Jerry says, May is the best month. May 30th is my birthday.
Yes. I told you May was the best.
It's another Gemini. Andrew says the name of the book is called Atomic Habits by James Clear. Renee says, dang, it was worth a shot. I'm still going to order some chicken for sure, but not sure what else. Let's see. Greg, no giving it away. Blaine says, sorry, should have been ew, not eh. Danita says, I emptied my chicken Keto Chow into my OXO container and saw Ketonians do it butter. Do you have a T-shirt that says that? No, we
That
don't.
is cute.
Yeah, there. What does it say on the bottom of the?
Tomato?
Yeah.
It says, secret message panel says, Keto Chow is saving you so much time. You were able to read this message.
Nice.
By left-handed hero.
Okay. Shauna says she has 3 of those portable chargers now. Loving on Keto says, Miriam, we need a Keto Chow recipe box.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Bryce says, I really need to remember to not fast during the live, sipping on my Redmond seasoned salt broth.
I love doing that. That's one of my favorite things.
Renee is being a dork and says, oh, so wait, what was the name of the book?
Renee, did you want to know?
Renee is a dork.
Atomic Habits. You're not a dork.
That's true. Actually, the connotation, the true meaning of that word, yeah.
Let's not talk about that.
Okay. Greg says,
He
my lips
didn't
are
mean
sealed.
that either.
Renee is a silly goose.
A silly goose. She's an adorable goose.
Okay. So is there anything else you wanted to talk about today? Because mainly the stuff we wanted to talk about was the new Dr. Berry drops.
Atomic Habits that I talk about every time.
The tomato basil contest that you can get a free bag that you can use.
So enter the contest. Don't forget the hashtag Great Keto Cook-Off. Mm-hmm. And it's running from now until the 29th. So you can make sure to sign up for your free bag.
Yep,
and then you need to make the order also. And you don't have to order anything else, but you will have to pay for shipping. Did we mention that? I'm sorry, that stinks. But it'll work. It'll be easiest for us to be able to do that.
But it does count towards the free shipping.
Yes. Renee said sticks and stones, Chris.
Rachel says Renee is a magical unicorn. That's right.
Debbie says no warning on the site for peaches and cream.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
That's good.
Sean says dinner is dinner chocolate keto chow with a shot of chocolate caramel waffle cone skidding syrup.
Ooh.
Oh, and Lori says there is
Thanks,
a giveaway
Lori.
running.
There is a giveaway running that is on Instagram and Facebook, and it is the green giveaway for St. Patrick's Day. So tell us something green, right? What is it? Say it again. No, that's the flavor of the week.
Oh, that's it?
It's the...
No, isn't that?
No, go down.
Okay, sorry.
One more, a little bit. That
There it
one,
is.
the one that says giveaway. So it is, are you feeling lucky today? Do you want a chance to win a $100 Keto
Oh,
Chow
it ends
gift
on
card?
Friday, March 19th?
Yes.
Okay.
So you need to comment your favorite green food.
Okay.
Pistachio cookies. My favorite green food? Chocolate mint meltoys. Oh, they're so good. And we just had them because Chris was on our local TV show
which is
last week, and it was awesome.
right here.
Yeah. And then Greg got to have
There's
them for
the
the first
Meltaways.
time, and he thought they were good.
And there's the
I
chicken
think
soup
he thought
biscuits.
they were good. Yep, the drop biscuits. And then my other favorite, the Oh Hello pumpkin sausage soup.
That bowl had been sitting there for an hour. I totally, as soon as we cut,
What a crazy.
grabbed a spoon and ate it.
What the heck?
Cold.
I'm like, you can't eat that? Gross.
It was delicious.
It was like all crusty on the top.
Yeah.
He's trying to
Blaine
poison
wants to
himself.
know, would freezing keto chow extend the shelf life? It will. Well, so what happens is the shelf life of keto chow, that's until the vitamins start to degrade. Mm-hmm. If you have lower humidity and lower temperature, those chemical reactions don't happen. Also, protecting it from oxygen helps as well. So if you threw it in the freezer, it would definitely extend the shelf life.
Yeah.
Especially if it's open, it will really extend the shelf life. So let's see. Rachel says green eggs and ham. Sure, why not? Renee says
Yeah.
favorite green food? Jalapenos.
Oh, yes. That's really good.
Shauna says my favorite green food would be key lime pie if Keto Chow made it.
Ooh. I'll write that down.
He says
for
my favorite green
development.
foods are mint and jalapenos. You don't like ham that's like growing
Mold? Nah.
fuzz? Okay. Anything else you want to talk about? Or are we done?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I think
well,
I'm
we're
good.
done.
Hey, we appreciate you guys. Thanks for being so awesome and for keeping us on track.
Yeah. Okay. All right, bye.
Have a good night.